You're used to competing in high pressure situations, especially in, your second Super Bowl appearance. Overall, tremendous game. You had a tremendous showing that day. What was your preparation like? And how much of it did you feel is mental versus physical?
I think you prepare all year long for those moments. You can't really make a Super Bowl game bigger than. I mean, although it is, you can't make it bigger than any regular season game. You got to psych yourself out mentally. So the preparation during practice, you give it everything you have during practice. Whether it's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then by the time Sunday rolls around, you trust the coaching, trust the work you put in, on all those days, and just kind of go out there and let it go. And for me, honestly, in college, in our bowl games, like our last games of the year, I didn't perform very well in those games. My senior year, I performed pretty decently, but every year before that, I didn't really do too much. So by the time I made it to the NFL, I said, like, if I get an opportunity to make it in the postseason or the Super Bowl, I can't perform the way I did like in college in those games. So I wanted to make sure I was on my P's and Q's. I was accountable, I was reliable for my teammates. And I said it didn't happen in my rookie season, but the next year we made it to the AFC Championship. We lost that game to the Broncos, but I made some plays that year. And then the following year, we ended up making it back to the Super Bowl against the Falcons, my first opportunity to play in the Super Bowl. The first pass that was thrown to me, I dropped it. Somebody made a good play on it. And I remember coming to the sideline, everybody's kind of like, not like really like looking at me funny, but I kind of felt a little weird. I'm like, okay, let me like really like lock in here and really get this thing going, and didn't drop any passes or really make any mistakes after that. So sometimes just a little wake up call here and there to get you back locked in. But yeah, man, you got to trust your preparation during the week and then just let it go on game days.
I got to imagine when you're playing on a stage like the Super Bowl, you got to feel it. I mean, that's pretty special.
Oh, yeah. It's a lot of celebrities in there. When we were playing the Falcons, I felt like I was in like a Atlanta club, like in the first half. They're showing Ludacris, T.I., like all these people from Atlanta playing their music. I'm like, man, we're getting beat down. Like this. It's not the way I wanted to go out. My first time playing the Super Bowl, but at the end of the day, you got to do the best you can to kind of block all that stuff out. It's 11 on 11, your team versus their team. And just like I said, maximize the opportunity. Work so hard to get to that point. You don't want to go out getting beat down.